How did it look to you out there today during team
I
parade?
thought it was competitive. I thought it was a little up and down, a little more explosive, I guess, than you'd like overall. But I thought there was a lot of good play out there. I thought our offensive line played well.
Did either of the quarterbacks stand out, or what did both of
They
them do well?
did. I thought they both did. Both were pretty sharp.
If there's one attribute that Gage could pick up from Anthony and vice versa, what do you think those would be if they could?
Well, they're both good at it. Anthony, the ball comes off his hand really quick. They both are pretty good at creating if they leave the pocket. I think Gage does a good job of that. But Anthony's good. And Gage is good at coming off his hand too. So.
Is Anthony getting better at kind of choosing his battles and not taking unnecessary risks?
Yeah, and I think that started really about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Max had a pretty long run that I think would have gone for about 65, where he kind of ran through the secondary. Is he even faster than he was last year, and where else has he gotten better?
I think he's faster. I think he's better at going straight up field and not necessarily stretching things, but just attacking and keeping straight up field. I do think he's faster. He had several long ones today, so I lose track which one. And the line did a good job too. Both those were big holes. The two I can think of.
I know you want to have a running back who can take contact, but do you ever advise Max to not seek contact as much because he is so fast and can get around guys pretty well?
It's hard to say. He's plays 19 inches off the ground, so he's kind of a low target.
Seems like you guys were challenging Valencia a little bit today. He got taken out.
He jumped. So he jumped, and so then you up down if you jump. You see.
Mike, how do you feel about Brian Green's progress?
Really good, and his started shortly after he walked on here. He looked kind of promising as a pass protector, and then would sometimes get overpowered, and then he got better and better at that. So then we put him inside, and he's done a good job playing center, and then he's playing some guard now too.
Would he kind of be your third guard right now if someone couldn't play, if Josh or Valencia couldn't play, and he was in there today?
I don't know if he'd be the third guard, but he's the second center for sure. He's definitely the second center.
Roderick had another day where he kind of filled in for someone, and what would you think of him? He seems to be more consistent each day.
Looks really fast. He's very explosive. Kind of powerful when he runs too.
Could you envision using 3 X's? I know it's usually 2 guys per position and 8 in total, but are there situations where you could go beyond 2?
We'll see. We'll see what unfolds there. That it's more than usual, but they all bring something different to the table.
Were you ever in the band growing up, high school band, or?
I was in the band when I was in grade school. I was in the band when I was in grade school, and which that was quite early to have it, to be honest with you. But I was all fired up, because you get some gear and, and then plus you got out of class to go sit with somebody else and you play your instrument or whatever. And then they said, no, you're playing the trombone or the trumpet, So then I played the trombone for a while. And then as I got more into junior high and things like that, athletics came first over the band and as far as I was concerned, my interest level. And then, then it becomes more difficult as you get into high school. I can't remember when I got out of band, probably 7th or 8th grade maybe.
Do you have any memorable band camp stories or band stories in general?
I didn't get to go to camp. I know this. We were playing football and they went to Disneyland, so I missed out on that deal. Or I'd either quit before or had football. They all went to Disneyland, so I didn't get to make that trip. I might have checked it in before that though.
If you could have chosen another instrument aside from trombone to play, what would you have gone with?
I don't know. Probably the drums. Probably the one where just every so often you do the thing where you hit the triangle. or else you're the guy that hits the gong. I could do that, or like the big drum, boom boom. A couple of those. Something simple. There's people way more talented. The guys I admire the most are the really good saxophone players. Would be who I admire the most, but without trying or really having any evidence of success, it does look intimidating.